Hello, how are you? I hope you're okay. Did you have a nice weekend? I hope so. Happy Easter. Okay, this weekend was the Easter weekend. Okay, so maybe you ate some chocolate eggs, or maybe some cake. Maybe you ate la mona. Okay. Anyway, I hope you had a nice Easter. Okay, but we are back in class now. Okay, so let's begin. Now, today we're starting a new unit. Okay, we're going to go to Unit 7. Okay, and it's on page 76. Maybe it's a different page in your book. Okay, but it's Unit 7, Lesson 1, Detectives. Okay, so now what we have is a little house. Okay, now before we start, can you remember the rooms in the house? Can you remember the rooms in the house? Kitchen, living room. You remember? Okay, well, we'll revise later on in the class. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at different objects that we have in the house. Okay. Let's have a look at the different objects here. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. So, you're going to look at the picture and repeat the word, okay? So listen to the word and repeat. Ready?
Armchair, bath, bookcase, cooker, cupboard, fridge, mat, mirror, painting, sink, sofa, wardrobe.
Okay. Did you repeat all of the words? Okay, very good. So now we're going to listen to a chant. Okay, and you have to say the vocabulary with the chant, okay? So let's listen. Oh, hold on. Okay, so let's listen.
Armchair, fridge, mirror, wardrobe, sink, painting, bookcase, sofa, mat, bath, cooker, cupboard.
Okay, did you say all of the words? All right. You can always pause the video, go back and repeat it. Okay? Very good. So, what we'll do now is we're going to go to our notebook. Okay? Let's open our notebooks. Okay? Now, the title today is Things in the House. All right, so write the title. The date today is Tuesday, the 14th of April. The year is 2020. All right. And we're just going to write down the vocabulary. So first of all, I want you to copy down the objects in the house. Okay, the objects in the house. So this is all the vocabulary that we just had a look at. All right, so just write it all down in your notebook. Armchair, fridge, mirror, wardrobe, sink, painting, bookcase, sofa, mat, bath, cooker, cupboard. Okay, you can pause the video, remember. All right, while you copy this. Copy in your notebook. Okay, and when you're finished, now we're going to revise some other vocabulary for the house. Let's look at rooms in the house. Now, do you remember this? Okay, it'll be good revision. Now, you can copy this in your notebook as well. All right, so write rooms in the house, and we're going to write living room. All right, that's where we watch TV. Dining room is where we eat. Kitchen is where we cook the food. Bedroom is where we sleep. And the bathroom is where we have a shower. Put a capital B for bathroom. Okay, copy all of this down in your book. Now, do you remember which room can we find a fridge? That's right, in the kitchen. And in which room can we find a mirror? Yeah, that's probably the bathroom or the bedroom. Okay. Anyway, copy this down in your book. All right. And the last thing we're going to copy, again, it's revision, is prepositions. Okay. On, in, under, near, next to, in front of, and behind. Okay. So, just to remind you, okay, I'll show you. All right, so this is the phone, and this is the pen. Okay, so the pen is on the phone. Okay, the pen is on the phone. The pen is under the phone. The pen is near the phone. The pen is next to the phone. The pen is in front of the phone, or the pen is behind the phone. Okay, so let's remind ourselves of the prepositions. Okay, so write the prepositions in your book as well. On, in, under, near, next to, in front of, and behind. Okay, have you copied everything? Very good. All right. When you've finished all of this, we can continue back in the pupils book. Okay. All right. So now we've got a little song to sing. Okay. Let's listen and sing the song.
There's a mystery to solve. Whose are these tracks and where do they go? They're on the fridge and in front of the cooker. They're near the cupboard and near the mirror. There's a mystery to solve. Whose are these tracks and where do they go? They're on the sofa and behind the armchair. They're on the bookcase and on the stairs. There's a mystery to solve. Whose are these tracks and where do they go?
Okay. Did you sing the song? Okay. You can always pause the video, go back, and sing the song again. All right. Now, what are they saying in the song? They said, there's tracks. Now, you see the tracks? These are the tracks. And they're going all in the house, making everything all dirty. So they're saying, where are the tracks? So they're on the fridge, in front of the cooker, near the cupboard, near the mirror, On the sofa. This is near the cupboard, near the mirror. On the sofa. Behind the armchair. And on the bookcase as well. Where's the bookcase? Well, there are, yeah, here it is. They're on the bookcase. So there's tracks everywhere. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. Whose tracks are they? Okay, anyway, let's go now to our activity book. Okay, and we're going to go Unit 7, Lesson 1, Vocabulary. Okay, and it should be page 70. Maybe it's different in your book. Okay, page 70. Very good. And what we're going to do now is we've got 2 exercises to do. Okay, so let's do these all together. All right, so here we've got 2 bubbles. All right, one of them says living room and one of them says kitchen. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to put these, well, we have to name the objects first of all. And we have to name the objects and we have to write the name in the correct space. So if you find it in the living room, we'll put it here. If you find it in the kitchen, we put it here. And if you can have it in the kitchen and the living room, then we put it here in the middle, right? So for example, a cupboard. We can have a cupboard in the living room, but we can also have a cupboard in the kitchen. So let's do this all together. Okay. So the first thing, do you remember what this is? What is this called? Now, if you don't remember, you can look in your pupils book. All right. So this thing is called a fridge. Remember? Now, do we find the fridge in the living room or in the kitchen, or both? Now we find it in the kitchen. So here I'm going to write fridge. Oh. Fridge. Okay. So we can write it here like this. Fridge, good. And we can cross this off. So there's our fridge. Now, what about this thing? What is the name of this? Do you remember? If you don't, look in your notebook or in your pupils book. That's right, it's a painting. Now, is that in the living room, in the kitchen, or both? Well, you can have a painting in the living room and in the kitchen. So we're going to write it here. Painting. Paint, that's an N. Painting. Okay. Painting. Good. That's that one finished. This one is one of my favorites. Do you remember what this is called? That's right, it's the sofa. And where do we have the sofa? Well, not in the kitchen, I don't think. So in the living room. So let's write sofa. Sofa. Okay. And we can cross it off. Now this was the cupboard, all right? So we already have this written down, okay? And I can have that in the living room or in the kitchen, okay? Cupboard, so we'll get rid of this. Ooh, what was the name of this? Do you remember? Have a look in your book. That's an armchair. Where do we have the armchair? That's right, it's in the living room. That's right, armchair. That's a seat. Chair. Armchair. Okay. Very good. And what was this? Do you remember? All right, it's a mirror. Where do we find a mirror? In the living room or in the kitchen? Well, maybe both. Let's write it in the middle. Mirror. Mirror. If you know the Disney film Snow White, you might know the saying, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" Anyway, mirror. What was this? Do you remember? Have a look in the book. All right, it's a sink. Good. Where do we find the sink? Well, hopefully not in the living room. So we're going to write it in the kitchen here. Oh, let's see, I do an S. Sink. Sink. Okay, so there's our sink. And, okay, so 3 more. All right, so what was this? This one's easy. That is a bookcase. Bookcase, that's right. And where do we keep our books? Not in the kitchen. We keep them in the living room. So let's write it here. Bookcase. Okay, bookcase. Very good. All right, there's our bookcase. Okay, 2 more. This one, what was the name of this? Look in the book. That's right, it's a mat. Now we can have a mat anywhere in the house. Okay, so we'll write it here in the middle because you can have it in the kitchen or in the living room. All right, so let's write here. Mat. Mat. Good. All right, there's that. And the last one is, do you remember the name? That's right, it's the cooker. And we find this in the kitchen. So let's write it here. Cooker. 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 Okay, very good. All right, so do you have all of the words in the correct place? Excellent. All right, one more exercise to go. Now, here, do you remember the prepositions? Under, behind, on, next to, in front, and in. All right, so what we have to do is we have to make sentences for each of these pictures, okay? And we have to say, where are the tracks? See the tracks? So here, right, this is the armchair. So the tracks, we say, they are under the armchair, okay? Under the armchair. All right. So let's see if we can do this all together. All right. So let's have a look at number 2. We'll put the first one here. They're under the armchair. Okay. So look, where are the tracks here? Now, do you remember what this thing is called? Yeah. This is the bath. Okay. It's a bath. So where are the tracks? Behind, on, next to, in, or in front of the bath? That's right. They're in the bath. So we have to make our phrase just like this. They are in the bath. Just like this. They are in the bath. All right. Make sure you write that here. Now, number 3. Where are the tracks? Okay. Do you remember this thing? This is a mat. Okay. Oh, and I'll just get rid of this. Okay. All right, so this is a mat. So where are the tracks? Are they behind the mat, on the mat, next to the mat, or in front of the mat? Well, looks like they're on the mat, right? So we have to write the sentence just like this. They are on the mat. All right? Just like this. They are on the mat. Good. Let's cross off on. And let's try number 4. Okay. Now, do you remember what this is called? Where you put your clothes? It's called the wardrobe. The wardrobe. And look at the tracks. Where are the tracks? Are they behind the wardrobe, next to the wardrobe, or in front of the wardrobe? That's right, they're in front. So we have to write our phrase. They are in front of the wardrobe. Okay? just like this. They are in front of the wardrobe. Very good. Okay, number 5. All right, what was this thing? Do you remember? It's a fridge. Oh, hold on. I'll just cross off this. Okay. So this is the fridge. And where are the tracks? Are they behind the fridge or next to the fridge? Yeah, next to the fridge. That's correct. So we have to make our phrase. They are next to the fridge. Okay, just like this. They are next to the fridge. Okay, and the last one. Okay, I think this one is an armchair. It looks like an armchair. It might be a sofa, but I think it's an armchair. Where are the tracks? Well, there's only one option left. Okay, so it must be behind. Okay, so we make our phrase, right, like this. They are behind the armchair, all right? Or the sofa. There, it is a sofa. Okay, so just like this, okay? They are behind the sofa. All right, very good. So, do you have all of the correct answers? Okay, so you should have exercise 1 finished and exercise 2 finished as well. Okay, and then also in your notebook, okay, you have the objects in the house, the rooms in the house, and prepositions. And then in your pupils book, okay, you have all of this finished. Okay, so try and remember all the different things in the house if you can. All right. Very good. So we can finish the class for today. Okay, that's everything, and we will carry on Thursday. All right, for our live class, and I'll see if you can remember everything. Okay. In the next class, what we will do is we will probably, in the activity book, we need to see if we can do this review section. Okay, we'll do the review and we'll practice all the things from the last unit. Okay. Anyway, that's all for today. All right. I hope you had a good Easter. And yeah, be good. And I will see you on Thursday. Okay. Bye-bye.